clean now, yeah.
Lit again.
Hey?
It lit again here.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're in a place known as Sally's house. There's a little bit of sad history on this location. There's something upstairs on the top floor of where I am now that's quite sad, and I'm going to talk you through it later on in the video and show you just what I'm on about. It's something that you don't want to miss. This thing that happened just upstairs, I think it's 2 floors above me. This could have been life-changing. What happened, it could have ended my life. Okay, so here we are, we're at Sally's house and we're gonna go straight into this explore. Okay, so we're gonna make our way just through. There's a lot of damage and destruction going on in this house, especially this half. The other half isn't quite so bad. There's more stuff in here to be trashed. Okay, so these guys are, this is paper and this is music notes. I'll give you a few seconds just to try and guess what these are for. Okay, so what they're actually for is they go inside here and this piano automatically plays the sounds. Someone spilt some rice on the floor. You just have to be so careful, there's so much broken glass everywhere. Oh, look at this old fireplace or whatever it is. Is it an old coal? Yeah, it's an old coal fire. It's a nice one. So that goes straight up. Does this do anything? No, must be like an inspection plate or something. Nice fireplace, I like that. And here we have something. Is it an artist's board? It's something to do with art, I'm assuming. I know this is a weight and a little pulley and it'll tilt the board backwards and forwards. But I'm more than sure that we used to have these back in school for doing art on, but they were a bit less technical than this one, but the same sort of idea, and it tilted up so you could sit and you could do your art on the board in front of you. This end of the house seems a little bit more damp. It looks like the ceiling's made out of doors, but it's not. It's the old style and it kind of looks nice, I like it, but I wouldn't like to gloss that every few years, I'll be honest. Oh shit, spider. Okay guys, we're going to get out of this part of the house now. I'm going to make my way back upstairs. There is 3 floors and then there's a whole second house to show you. And we've got some garages at the back that we're going to go to. There's police tape. Do not cross. So, rumour has it that a man was found dead here on the stairs. How true it is, I don't know, but it's the story that the man was found here on the stairs. So potentially this could be a haunted property. So truth be told, guys, I didn't actually come to this part of the house to do any photos or looking around. So I don't actually know what I'm going to find over here. This looks potentially like it was a bathroom. There's part of a sink there, cabinet on the wall. Can't see any signs of a bath unless the bath was here. There's a pipe there. A cooker off. Oh shit. Wow. So, yeah. That looks like it could have been a shower at some point. I don't want to lift that up, I'll be honest. There's an ear. So that's actually pottery, guys. That is a pottery ear. That's really bizarre. I wonder what that was. Should we find the rest of the face? So that could be a nose. No, it's another ear. See, the garden is massive. This is only the front as well. See, the actual gate to the house is just down here on the main road. The back of the house, there's a massive space for, there's I think about 5 or 6 garage / barns, and there's also a massive, it's not that overgrown, but sort of patch. I won't call it a field, it's not quite that big, but it's a pretty big patch of land. This house, purchased and done up, garden that big, honestly, guys, this is just unreal. This building would have been immaculate back in its day. Just got bad vibes about it. I mean, I don't know why. Like, it's probably going to be haunted, but I don't know why. I've just got really negative vibes in this property. I'm going to make our way up to the very top floor, and yeah, I'm going to tell you a little story about what's happened here tonight, or today, should I say. I don't think anyone's in here now. Well, straight away, guys, so if I turn my camera there, and you can see smouldering remains. Okay, really bad, guys, you can see it. As we were outside, guys, there was a couple of young lads. Look at that for a view. That's a really nice view at the back. But yeah, this is nice wood as well. Look at this, it's like wood panelling. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, in this room, about 45 minutes ago, was full of smoke. And you can see here, it's really smouldering quite bad. Okay, so remember me telling you about the kids that were in here? Well, these kids were following us around the building. They were just curious, you know. They were only young, and it's an abandoned building, and although not very safe, we did warn them, look, you need to be careful if you're going to come in here with us. They were very curious. They know all about the story of the place. They knew about the little girl's name, and apparently the man had died here. So it wasn't just, you know, in our minds. It's legitimate for the area. People know about this particular house. These kids eventually, well, they were following us around the building, and as we were going upstairs, I was actually downstairs, and they were on the stairs, and they shouted and ran because they said they'd seen somebody sprinting from past the doorway. As I was upstairs, I was starting to come up here, and I could hear some lads talking. I could hear voices, and I didn't know if it was homeless people or other explorers or what. It could be anyone. So I'm outside, and 2 lads come out through a different entrance that I was stood by. They didn't see me, even though I was stood in the open. They walked straight past, and they looked up to what is this window here from downstairs. Keep in mind, I'm on the 3rd floor right now. So they went away, and I thought nothing of it. And then the next thing, 3 more lads come out, and they were quite red-eyed, and they looked like they'd been smoking or something. Quick, brief conversation. Is anybody else in there? No, nobody's in there. Stuttering the words. They didn't quite know what to say. As we came in, we could start smelling on the stairs smoke, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, they've definitely been smoking in here. But it turns out, yeah, they were lighting a fire. So it's still smouldering now, and guys, seriously, what do you make of this? It's disgusting behaviour. What is starting to really annoy me at the moment, I mean, things like this, it happens, it's life. It's not nice, but no one can stop people coming in here and doing this. But what really annoys me is, so you get these Facebook groups, and they're all blaming each other for stealing, and sometimes it is people who go exploring. They take things like expensive items and things that don't belong to them. A lot of cars go missing and things like this, and pottery. But then somewhere it gets burnt to the ground. I think that's going to light itself again. It's starting to really smoke. I feel like I'm going to put something on it. I just don't know what to say, guys. Seriously, will this do? Books, you see, that's the problem. They light in books. starting to really smell again, guys. It's getting proper strong. I'm gonna have to walk away from it. No, the boot's going up again. For sake. Might have to phone the fire brigade, guys, just let them come and deal with it. But the problem is, it ruins it for other explorers. If I ring the fire brigade, they're going to do investigations, the place is going to get completely sealed up with metal plating, and then nobody can come here. So that's what makes me not want to call the fire brigade, but I don't want to leave until that fire is out. Even if I have to go and fetch water out of the toilet, or from the basement, plenty down there. I'm burning my shoes here, guys. It's a joke, honestly. There's nothing burning right now, but I'm going to have one last check before I do leave here today and just make sure. And if it's still lit, or I might just go anyway into the basement, there's a bucket down there full of water, I'll just carry it up here and I'll pour it over the lot. It's a shame, but you know, guys, on these exploring pages, everyone's blaming each other, so places get damaged. People are blaming each other. It's not explorers, I can't stress this enough. Maybe sometimes it is, but 99% of the time, it's just teenagers with nothing better to do. 5 teenagers have done this tonight. Someone's tried to set Sally's house on fire, and it was 5 teenagers, maybe about 15 years old. Sally's house, by tomorrow morning, could be a pile of rubble on the floor, if not for the explorers being here to put the fire out. There's still smoke in this room as well. Oh my word, guys, look at this. Yeah, so this room does still have smoke in it. I can see, you probably can't see it on the camera, but I can certainly see it. And I'll be honest, my camera, it's covered in dust, the screen, everything. And it's kind of frustrating what those kids have done. It really is. You know, they could have killed somebody, but no one would have known that it was them, and they'd have got away with it. And to be honest, it'd have probably been pretty. Just heard it banging downstairs. Look at the roof. Yeah, so as I was saying, guys, you know, they'd have been proud of themselves when they'd have gone past the day after, and this place would have been burnt to the ground, unrecognisable. They'd have probably been pretty proud of themselves, and that's the problem with today's society, today's kids. Got zero respect whatsoever. We're not quite in the loft yet. There is a loft space, but we are as good as. We're on the 3rd floor, and as you can see, the roof does come over and down again. It's a cool fireplace in here. And it looks like this room, it looks like this part of the building had started being renovated at some point, because we do have tools up here for starters. We also have this fresh plaster up on the ceiling, and if you come through here, guys, one thing I noticed earlier, I'll put my light back on. One thing we noticed was just inside here they've installed some fresh floorboards. And also, there was something else. Oh, there's a fresh plug there. You can see the fresh plug. It's like they started from the roof down, but to me that's a really weird way to do it, because the bottom is so bad, and even the basement's flooding. This all looks pretty new, to be fair. All wiring, and somewhere in the house I did see some new skating boards. I can't seem to remember where they were, but if I find them, I will point them out. It looks like there was an old fireplace there at some point, and I'm assuming that there would have been a wall here and then along here, so this is like, that's crawl space behind there, which is not something that we really see in houses anymore. There's a couple of rooms down here with showing you. I can't remember that door being closed before, guys. I can't even remember that being closed when I came over a minute ago. I'll have to go check it out. Here we have a bathroom. Another bathroom, it's been totally destroyed. Nice bathroom. Look how wide this comes. Imagine chilling in there. TV on the wall here. Just a picture of the house if it wasn't in such a bad state. Amazing place. So every fireplace in here is completely unique. They're all completely different than the next. But they're so cool. Can you imagine a big bookshelf there or something? Jesus Christ. Is that door again? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I've just been through that part of the house there. These lads who stood on the stairs, and he said that he saw someone run past, and they did seem pretty scared, I will be honest, but I didn't believe them, but they must have seen somebody because there was people up there. That's a nice one, I like that one. It's a really nice fireplace. Yeah, it must be damp up there. Seems like it's dripping down on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs, guys. You can maybe hear that noise now, the sound of water. There's a few more rooms down here I want to show you guys. Some more police tape there on the door if you can see it. Must have been over the main door outside. It's a really bizarre smell down here, guys. Really, really strange smell. Smells I don't know what it smells like. Something I've not smelled before. Again, another fireplace, completely different, really nice. Love the tiles. Take a good look. Nice fireplace. And here we have some sort of ancient massage bed that someone's kindly painted a small picture on. That was me, by the way, shedding on some glass. Old typewriter. Pinstripe. Oh. It's got like a nice feel to it. You guys, there's a major leak over there. That's unreal. Wow. In fact, I can see where it's coming from. There's a pipe there, you see the pipe? It's spraying up at the wall and down. place is going to be flooded one day. Yeah. Okay. No, poor little guy. Which is pretty much the end of the house, but you can see just how big it actually is. It's a massive, massive house. I'm going to go take you outside now and show you. Sorry, I've got the smell of smoke. So I'm going to take you guys outside now and I'm going to show you what's inside the sheds. I haven't been in the shed yet. Could be anything in there. So we're going to go outside and we're going to go check them out. Ignore my hair, by the way. It's been raining and it's gone curly. Here's Noddy's car. Nod one. Ooh, nice. X-ray machine. Not a machine, it's to view X-rays on. I wonder what they did in this house, really. Like, what was the history behind here? Anybody who's been here before, anybody who's learned a bit of history, then feel free, comment below, let me know if they found any sort of history. I'm going to do a bit of research myself, but it'd be nice for a head start, see what people have found out, what the house was used for, what the family did for a living, why there's an X-ray viewing screen thing there, why there's a Noddy car there. So the kids that we've seen outside were actually telling us that in one of the sheds there's a noose hanging up. Unless they meant this thing here, which clearly is just a way to open the windows. I don't think that was it. But yeah, they said there was a noose somewhere, so I'm going to keep my eyes open for that. It smells really good in here. It smells oily. And like paint as well. Maybe lead paint. I'm still really annoyed about these lads, really annoyed, because it's just no consideration, do you know what I mean? There was birds in there as well, and they're the kind of teenagers, you can tell, they just don't care about anybody but themselves. I can imagine if the building started to collapse when they were still in there, and two of them got out and one still stuck, they'd probably left him. They watched us, they walked away, told us that there was nobody else in there, and then told us there was somebody in there, basically trying to get us to not go upstairs, knowing we were going to go back into the building. They could have, they just watched us walk into a burning building without us even knowing. And I wish I'd have recorded them, I really do. I'd love a shed like this, guys. I would love to own a little barn shed like this. Have my car in here and a motorbike. I said this before on video. And Harley Davidson sat here and just number plates on the walls. I collect things like I've got quite a big collection of American number plates. So anybody has any that they don't want, then just email me. My email is down below. Somewhere on YouTube my email is displayed. Or send me a message, comment, anything, just let me know. If you don't want them, I'll take them. There is a couple of sheds just around here. Oh, there's a garage here and a shed. And then there's that Wendy house just at the back. I might have to go the other way for the Wendy house, to be fair. Them kids we're saying that there was a grave somewhere. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Not really much in here, guys. Cool saw. What's this thing? That is that's a roof off a car. That is a cabriolet. Shame the car's not here. Could be a Mark 1 Golf. Could be. So just take a look down here, guys. We've got this really old chair and another wood cutter with no blade. I think it's a wood cutter anyway. Looks like the blade would be through there, so I can only assume that it's a wood cutter. Again, I'm saying I want that one around there, but you know, this is perfectly big enough. I can fit my car in here. Tools, just brilliant. I like the view as well, to be fair. Private. I think before all this was here, and you've got the wall going down, I wonder if there's more over there of the actual garden. I wonder if it goes further back. Maybe leads into a... you never know what's down there. There could be anything. Could be a pond. Could be a car and all that. Just don't know. Oh, maybe through there, guys. That's a nice looking barn. Garage, whatever you want to call it. I'd say it's a barn. That's a really nice building though. And that is, to be fair. I like them all. Wow. Swing. That's so cool. So, sitting on your swing, Wendy House, overlooking this massive garden. Awesome. Okay guys, so I'm going to end this video here. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. As always, I'll post links down below to all my social medias, so go follow me on them. This has been Sally's house. We prevented it from being set on fire. You've been with me, Explore Beyond. I'll see you guys in the next video.